Hi guys, and welcome back to Pappy English. My name is Sam and I'm travelling around the world and teaching you English. Today I'm in Nuremberg in Germany. We're going to explore the city and of course I'm going to teach you English. So let's go. This is Nuremberg, a city that's history goes way back. You're going to learn English here. By now you've got the knack. The knack of learning English, that means the skill of doing it. And don't worry, in Nuremberg we're going to learn about German culture, so please don't throw a fit. That means don't get angry. Please don't, there is so much to see. Welcome to Nuremberg, a unique city in Germany. Okay, so I've rolled up in Nuremberg and I have a great first impression. If you roll up somewhere, it means you arrive somewhere. But we usually use this when someone is late. You can say, oh look who's rolled up. Late again. My train was a bit late, so I think I can use this expression here. Anyway, I've got to start the lesson here at Nuremberg at the castle, the oldest part of the city. Nuremberg Castle, combined with its city walls, is considered one of the most formidable medieval fortifications in the world. If something is formidable, it means it commands great respect or even fear because of its size and power. And the Holy Roman Emperors used to reside here. This was one of the most important cities in the world, and the Pope made German kings Holy Roman Emperors. They didn't have a capital city, so they moved from castle to castle. They were always on the move. If you're always on the move, you're always going from place to place or job to job. They were always on the move to establish their power. Do you know who is always on the move? Me. But the good thing about being on the move is you see awesome things like this. I marvel at the architecture of St. Lawrence's Church. If you marvel at something, you look at it with wonder and astonishment. That's right, to marvel is a verb, not just superheroes and Hollywood movies. With all of this marveling at things, I'm starting to work up an appetite. That means I'm making myself hungry. Time to eat. So this is considered the oldest bratwurst restaurant in the world, around 600 years old. The bratwurst sausages are grilled, but often restaurants boil the sausages first and then later grill them. This helps keep the sausages for longer and it takes less time to cook the sausages when the customers order them. But here at this restaurant, they don't cut corners. If you cut corners, you don't do something the best way so that you save time and money. Luckily, here we ate the good bratwurst sausages. The best things take time and patience, just like learning a language. These sausages are so juicy. Germany definitely do them best. I also love the German potato salad and the Dunkel beer. In German, Dunkel means dark, so dark beer. It's delicious. As they say in Germany, guten Appetit. Next, I'm going to see one of the most beautiful places in Nuremberg and one of the most fascinating historical buildings. This is called Weinstadel. So this is a traditional medieval warehouse. A warehouse is a place where you store things, you keep things and keep it for later. But originally this building was used to house lepers. Now lepers are people who suffer from leprosy, a disease that was very common in the medieval period. And the lepers were shunned from society. If you shun someone or you shun a group of people, it means you keep them away. They're not allowed to participate in normal life. People considered the lepers contagious and therefore dangerous and didn't want to be near them. But the lepers were allowed to come to this building 3 days before Easter to receive food, medical supplies and some clothing. It must have been a hard place to live in Nuremberg during the medieval ages, but now the city is so enchanting, you feel like you're in a Disney film. You really feel the culture walking around these streets that has lasted since the 15th century. And one historical figure that really contributed to the culture of Nuremberg was Albrecht Dürer, who was born here in 1471. Albrecht Dürer was a German Renaissance painter and printmaker. He was credited for bringing the Renaissance to Northern Europe, and he's famous for his wood cuttings and engravings, which are considered some of the best in the world. It's done by cutting into a block of wood.
His father was a goldsmith, so somebody who worked with gold to make jewellery and other decorative items. So you could say that Dora was a chip off the old block. If somebody is a chip off the old block, it means it's a child that has similar characteristics to their parent.
Nuremberg has so much beauty, but unfortunately it is also linked with a dark past. Nuremberg was chosen by the Nazis as the location for their propaganda and rally grounds. These rally grounds are a 15-minute train ride from the centre, and this entire complex was created by Adolf Hitler and the Nazi Party to spread Nazi beliefs and ideologies.
These grounds were used by Adolf Hitler between 1933 and 1938 to hold Nazi rallies. Now, a rally is a gathering of people. Maybe it's for a protest, or also it could be used to show political support, which it was in this case. And we also have a phrasal verb with rally, to rally up, which has two meanings. It can mean to gather people together, so I'm going to rally up the children and we're going to go to the swimming pool. Or it can also mean to motivate somebody. So I rallied my friend up. He was feeling a little bit sad, but I rallied him up and now he feels much better. These grounds are a stark reminder of what happened in the past. If something is a stark reminder, it means it's a severe reminder. It's an important, powerful reminder which we will never forget. And also, Nuremberg is where the Nuremberg trials happened. That's where Nazi officers were prosecuted for their crimes on humanity. If you're prosecuted, you're sent to trial to prove that you are guilty. So, we will never forget what happened here in Nuremberg.
Today you can visit amazing museums that educate you about Nuremberg's role in Nazi Germany, and you can also visit the courtroom of the Nuremberg trials. We can learn from history, but we can't change it. However, we can make new history, as Nuremberg has done by holding festivals and concerts supporting peace and freedom on this very site.
So there we go, that's the incredible city of Nuremberg in Germany. If you want to continue travelling and learning English with me, make sure you subscribe to this channel and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
That was the city of Nuremberg, full of fascinating history and rich in culture. I'm travelling the world and I'm teaching you English. Where do you think I should go next?